Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Liverman. First at 10, a major shakeup in the Senate today as North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis announces he will not seek re-election in 2026. Now, Tillis' decision comes not even 24 hours after he openly opposed President Trump's big, beautiful bill. That's something that is currently on the Senate floor in Washington. The president threatening to primary Thom Tillis over that decision yesterday, but now that doesn't matter. News 13's Justin Berger spoke with a political analyst today on the implications this decision has and the wild 18 months that now lay ahead.
He's a guy who seems to be very good at playing politics, but doesn't particularly enjoy it. My guess is the last couple of weeks have really just reinforced that fact that he doesn't want to do this again. Maybe he wants to serve, but he sure doesn't want to campaign.
In his statement announcing his intention not to seek re-election, Senator Thom Tillis saying he looks forward to calling balls and strikes as he sees fit, representing the people of North Carolina as best he can. That's the reason he gave Saturday for why he could not support the One Big Beautiful Bill in its current form. He says it would not completely benefit North Carolinians.
I think he's also going to be remembered as somebody who knew how to exert power, right? I mean, he is, among the probably half dozen most powerful U.S. senators. Why? Because sometimes he ran counter to his own party. So I think he'll be remembered for both of those. I think he'll be remembered also as somebody who retired a little early.
Tillis will be 66 when his term is up. So what then? Who runs in a Republican primary that was already seen as up for grabs?
I think it's also possible that Trump doesn't endorse here. I mean, let's sort of step back for a second and think about this. What did Donald Trump want? He wanted Thom Tillis out of office. He wanted Thom Tillis not running again. He got what he wanted. He likes Pat Harrigan. He endorsed him before. He likes Michael Wadley. He certainly is close to him. You think about some of these other names that come up. These are all Trump allies. Maybe it's Donald Trump's move just to go ahead, be satisfied with the win, and let these folks duke it out for the primary.
And former Governor Roy Cooper has still yet to announce whether or not he'll run in 2026. But Chris Cooper says after Tillis' announcement, a campaign should look a lot more appealing. In the meantime, the current governor of North Carolina and others are sharing their thoughts on this announcement. Governor Josh Stein taking to X to say, quote, "I've known and worked with Thom since our days in the state legislature and thank him for his years of service to North Carolina there and in the U.S. Senate. Anna and I wish him and Susan the best and much joy with their grandchildren." North Carolina Attorney General Jeff Jackson also weighing in, saying in part, quote, "I saw that he spoke about having the pure freedom to call balls and strikes over the next 18 months, and I genuinely look forward to that. It's the approach that will serve North Carolina best, and I'm glad to see that's how he sees his mission with his remaining time in the Senate." And Congressman Chuck Edwards offering his thoughts on his fellow North Carolina lawmaker, saying, quote, "Senator Thom Tillis has shown a strong conviction as an advocate for the people of North Carolina. I've always respected his dedication to making life better for North Carolinians and his willingness to engage in thoughtful policy discussions, even on issues where I may not have agreed with him. His decision to not seek re-election marks the end of a significant chapter in North Carolina and our nation's history, and I thank him for his years of service and commitment to our state." Edwards also added that Tillis' next chapter, focusing on time with his family, is well-deserved, and he wished Tillis all the best.